Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Letitia with Barefoot Gardening. I'm back. So it's raining still, but not enough to get me soaking wet. So I want to get these seeds planted real quick. If y'all remember from the last video, I had to weed these buckets out. I'm not even sure how big these are. Maybe 3 gallons, maybe 5. I don't know. But I'm gonna, in this bucket, I'm gonna put several seeds in there. So I have about 3, 6, 7, 8 seeds. I just want to see if it'll be too many. I'm not sure how big Armenian cucumber plants get, but cucumber plants aren't necessarily that big. These do vine, so I have them going up this cattle panel trellis here, and then on the other side I have some more buckets, and I'm gonna weed those and put cucamelons. Okay, and so I'll do a video on the cucamelons later. In the rest of them, in this one and this one, I just put 6 vines. So I will initially have to train these to go up. And all I mean by train is once the plant grows and it's long enough to reach, I'll just guide it over, okay, to the trellis and wrap it around. And by then it probably will have tendrils if it hasn't grabbed on itself already. And so that way it can go up the trellis and the fruit will hang down in beauty, and all of its beauty and its majesticness. Okay, so cucumber seeds are pretty easy to plant for beginner gardeners if you haven't done so already. These seeds are not very big at all, and so I'm just going to push them down about 1/4 inch, which is about as far as the tip of my finger goes, and that's it. I would water these in, but it's raining, so I'm not going to worry about it. Tomorrow I'll probably come by and water them in again. And so here we go, planting Armenian cucumber seeds, just pressing them down a bit, covering them up, just like that. Not too shabby, okay? Not too hard, is it? Nope. And that's that. All right. So I'm gonna continue doing that, and then maybe perhaps I'll come back and show you something else. I don't know. But we'll see in just a second. Just give me 1 second to finish up. It's starting to pick up the rain again. So let me get this done real quick and then I'll come back at you. All right, so the rain's picking back up just a bit. Take a look at those mustard greens. It's quite a mound, isn't it? Got some red mustards back there. My little Honeycrisp apple trees doing well. On this arch trellis, I planted some, or one of my volunteers planted some Kentucky Wonder pole beans, I do believe. That's what is there. And then I'm going to plant some, I got some asparagus beans as well that I'm going to plant. But see, she planted them in the tires there, and so they'll run up that tomato cage because they have tendrils, and then onto the arch trellis there. This cattle panel cost about $22, $23 at Tractor Supply. The T-posts that I use to put them in the ground were about $4 each, so not too bad. The tomato cages I've had for years. So I use tomato cages for everything. I don't just use them for tomatoes. Matter of fact, I like to stake my tomatoes a lot better than using the tomato cages or running them along a caterpillar trellis. Look here in the greenhouse. I got a red mustard green growing in the greenhouse. Okay, so here's the last thing I want to show you all. A new table. I'm excited. So I think I might have brought this up in the last video, but anyway, I had a friend from college built this for me, and it is cedar wood, but he claims that this wood is, yay! So Little Big Girl Farmer just called me. I don't know if y'all heard that. And I called back to her. But I like it. I love it. So I'm gonna get a couple of these to go in the greenhouse. There she is. Hey, now you get your umbrella?
Yeah.
Cool. I got those seeds planted.
Yay.
Yep. The rain slacked up just a bit, but then it started getting hard again, so I had to come back in here. So this table, I'm excited. So we're gonna have a few of these in here. So my goal is to get 4 of these, but they may be a little bit different than this. We're not sure yet. This is the prototype. And then I want 4 more to go outside, right? But I want them
raining and stopping.
Yes, that's exactly what it's doing. So I want the ones that we're going to use outside to be deeper. So these are about 4 inches deeper, maybe 6, I don't know, but I would like for them to be at least a tier higher. And I love that they're elevated because, again, you know, it's getting harder for me to kind of, well, in recovery from surgery, I haven't been able to really get on my knees and plant and that kind of thing. I'm just now being able to bend forward and bend to the side. And so that's why I was excited to show y'all that I can plant those cucumber seeds. But this is great for folks that have back trouble, that maybe are in wheelchairs, you know, whatever. Or if you just don't like to bend over and hurt your back, okay? You don't have to have a disability or anything. If it's just more convenient, and it's definitely easier on the back. So elevated raised beds are great. So I'm excited to have the prototype done. It didn't take him very long to do it. And I'm so grateful that he was willing to do that for me, just to see how these would fit in the greenhouse. I plan to get another greenhouse. It's going to be about 20 feet long. And so some of these will probably go in there as well. So I'm excited. I'm so excited. We may even entertain making this a tier. So adding just some short legs and having another rack. That way maybe I can even put some plastic down here, because obviously you wouldn't put soil in here without laying some plastic or something. And then I could just direct sow seeds and then take them out and put them in their actual home, or just up pot them into their final pot once they germinate in the bed. So there's all sorts of ways that you can use this. Growing lettuce would be great in here, even though it's very shallow. Lettuce roots, any greens really, spinaches, things like that, do not have very big root systems, so it would be great to plant those. I was thinking about some strawberries maybe in here as well. If you wanted a small little strawberry patch. I mean, radishes, root vegetables, those would be great. You know, maybe not carrots, but maybe radishes, turnips, things like that. So all kinds of things that you could do with this table. You can even plant flowers, okay, if that's all you want to plant in here. It's great. It's great. So, okay, thank you all so much for watching. I didn't mean to make this so long. I love y'all, and thank you again for all of your support, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.